Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. The Banu Defender has had a bit of an info dump with Josh Coons, who's currently working on the ship, taking to Reddit and answering a load of questions and talking about the ship, as well as some more general bits about the Banu Ship Pipeline as well. The Banu Defender is an escort fighter, suitable for human use. It's meant to be operated with 2 crew that share the ship's operation. The ship and its associated weapons, the Singe Tachyon Cannon, are pegged to be flyable and usable with Alpha 3.5 at the end of March 2019, which also means it's being made entirely with the new flight model in mind. The ship should still have the main focus of its original sail blurb, a multi-crew fighter whose patchwork design highlights technology from a variety of species. Though cargo space is limited, the Defender features modest accommodations for its crew and provides easy access to components. The Defender gets its name from the role it serves, the first line of defense against enemy attacks. That's why the Defender makes the ideal companion to the merchantman, one to do the heavy hauling and the other to perform the deadly dogfighting. Every Banu merchant knows an investment in defense is an investment in their livelihood. Josh Coons posted a load of information and his thoughts on the ship and the work he's doing on it currently. I'll do my best to try and order and condense it here because it was sporadically over lots and lots of different areas and different bits of Reddit. So in regard to the ship's aesthetics and pipeline of the ship and Banu, there are a lot of changes from the very early concepts of the Banu style, and it's going to go a bit of a different route now. There's lots of new art and shipbuilding techniques going into the Defender, new stuff on this ship, lots of organics. That's why they got Josh, the sculptor, on this bad boy. Banu will adopt any tech they deem better or superior. With that in mind, the ship should perform well, and you should be able to look over the ship and pick out what parts came from what race, or at least were influenced by what race. Some tech the Banu deem superior, yet they do improve upon them, making those items better. So they are making their own things, the Banu, as well. They don't just steal everything one-to-one, literally taken from the Xi'an or whatever. It's Banu engineered a lot of the time as well. Although, obviously, sometimes they do just go, well, I have these Xi'an engines. The Banu style is bronzy and blue-green metals, organic shaped metal, less hypertech, and more moulded with tech. A lot of people have compared it to sort of like Geiger-esque xenomorph type things. It is more technology-ridden than that. It isn't just sort of like organic flesh. It is much more shaped metal. They have evolved the look of the Banu and the Defender from the first run concepts. It will follow loosely with the shapes that we've seen. However, apparently it will look nothing like the screenshots. Josh has something else for us. Now, I suspect it will look at least a bit like the screenshots, but obviously he's evolved that design somewhat. It's also most likely that Josh was talking about the interior then, as he then goes on to say the whole interior is getting a different treatment, all new texture sets, and most will be hand sculpted, which is a first for ships in the Star Citizen period. It's going to be the Pioneer organic ship. Lighting is 90% of what makes this look good as well, so he'll be spending a bunch of time on the lighting too. Josh really reiterates the Defender is going to be something special as well. Ship performance wise, the Defender is planned to be highly maneuverable and crazy agile. Josh gets the feeling it's sort of a glass cannon type class with agility thrown on top. The Defender specs are pretty much the archetype he plays in most games. Josh implies that he has changed a few things when it comes to loadout and hardpoints for the ship, so we don't know how much has changed from its original design. It should most likely be balanced in the future as a high-tier escort fighter though, so it should be able to dogfight pretty damn well with the likes of the Sabre and the Super Hornet. Josh does say that missiles are rad on the ship too. Cockpit and visibility. There should not be any visibility issues with the Defender now. When you sit in the ship, it sort of feels like you're centered due to the scale. It feels real good. He's pleased with the way the whole cockpit setup is coming along. The view is really good as well, apparently. Struts are minimal. You can look over and see the secondary pilot in the cockpit as well. And the forward view is super clear, apparently. Josh says that they haven't made the arms in the front of the Defender shorter, apparently, and he was surprised how good the visibility was from the get-go. The previous model was meh, in his opinion, and his trick is if he runs into trouble with the arms and wings obstructing the view, they just tilt them down very slightly for increased view, is the plan if it becomes a problem for any reason. The whole cockpit is going to be more organic, toned down, less shiny noise, and less visual noise through simplification. The view is amazing, apparently, though. He's really, really happy with the view. He sort of previously anticipated that the arms from concept may have caused obstruction issues. So adjustments were made ahead of time so they could literally at any point mechanically change the degree slant of the wing or arms whenever they need to. And tiny degree shifts, just like 1 to 5 degrees, give you so much more view, apparently. So they will tweak that as necessary. Some other bits we know. We do also know that the Banu Defender will have some additional interplay and functionality with the Banu Merchantman. However, we don't have any solid details on that yet. The expectation is that the Defender might have some limited docking or rearm, repair, and refuel with the Banu Merchantman. The ship should be available on sale again when 3.5 goes live. The whole meta of the game will massively change with 3.5 and the new flight model. I'm very interested to see how the Katu Al, Vandal ships, and the Defender will all perform in the new model in comparison to the more traditional human ships. One of the other great things with the Banu Defender as well is once that's done, they have a baseline for the Banu race. When it comes to the Banu Merchantman and any other ships that they might want to put there, it even helps them finish off the Banu race because they know more what they want their armor to look like, what materials and stuff they're using, all of those bits. And it's really, really cool to have the first Banu ship in game with 3.5. Very excited about that. I do hope we get lots and lots of this in the future. Devs taking to the forums, Reddit and places like that, and just sort of like chatting about their projects that they're working on, gameplay loops, ships they're working on, pipeline bits, the designs of things. Even if they're just teasing bits they can't really talk about, it's good community interaction and it's great information. At least this time it was. We have a giveaway for a Star Citizen ship for January. We have a standalone Anvil Carrack, the mighty explorer vessel. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and then comment on any of my videos released during the month. You can find more details in the comments below. If you don't have a gaming PC yet or you are upgrading, instead consider Shadow Cloud Gaming. They allow you to leverage the powers of the internet to stream a high-spec Windows 10 environment to any other PC, Mac, or device like a smartphone or tablet. It is working really well in Star Citizen's 3.4 branch, and be sure to use the code BoredGamer if you do decide to check it out to get a discount. Links below. For those of you wanting to support the channel further, there is Patreon, and I will be looking for an alternative platform as well for people that have requested that. But in addition, or as an alternative to that at the moment, there's the YouTube channel memberships, literally the join button below this video, or direct donations via the links below as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe as it really does help me. Any feedback or opinions is greatly appreciated and helps guide the channel working out what content is a good idea to put out next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.